wrong side when it goes to the courts. That's my personal opinion. They know here they have a lot more control on that. Additionally, with the courts, not wanting to make direct decisions, as you were saying, hey, give you options. We also want to look at that, hey, do the Supreme Court of Virginia really want to go on record and making a decision that could possibly be overturned at the Supreme Court level, or possibly be looked at under a larger magnifying glass and like, hey, that was totally wrong. Just like the civil rights movement in the 1960s. We had to take a lot of bumps and bruises. We had to lose some court cases before we actually start winning court cases. That set precedents that are still valid here today. And they still protect individuals like myself and my children. But the courts is where some of these fights are going to have to take. And Chancellor doesn't have to take the court. They can do what's right. They can do what's right. But yet we have elected leaders who want to follow the National Republican playbook, continue with the dog whistles, continue with the ideology of, we're not trying to divide the county, we're trying to bring the county together, but their actions are completely different. The actions show totally what they're trying to say they're trying to do. And they're doing that by way of putting forth policies like, we can't use professional development dollars to do anything to deal with CRT, because if you sit and you actually look at the elements of the scholarly aspects of CRT, they're embedded in every part of authentic, true American history. When we sit there and evaluate Jim Crow laws, when we evaluate segregation in schools and hotels and department stores and lunch counters, all that stuff is part of understanding what it is and how we cannot go back to that. They don't want to do that. So they have the option to be on the right side of history or the bad part, the wrong side of history. And individuals like myself and other activists, our job is to press the issue. Our job is to make noise. Our job is to bring attention to it. Because I post about it today on my Facebook. You look across the country, these school board meetings, dealing with masking, mask mandates, unmask my child, critical race theory. They're all packed rooms of white parents. You don't see a lot of people in there who look like myself or my kids or my family, because at the end of the day, we're the ones who are mostly affected. We're the ones who are always affected. So they can't say they're advocating on behalf of all of us, because if that's the case, they have a very diverse, mixed school board room. You see everyone of different backgrounds, equally dispersed, having the same concerns and rights. But when we're talking about gerrymandering and CRT issues, it's important we stand up, make our voices heard, set the precedence that, hey, we're not going to take this land down, and also take it to the courts if we have to.
And so you said you live